Yes then boys, welcome back, and today we're going to go over a full day of eating for me whilst I'm dieting. I'm not going to be in the most satiating food in the world because it's only the first week of my diet, so I've got a bit of a room to play with. So obviously, as all the caveats for these videos, don't eat what I eat because it's not going to work for you. Don't necessarily follow exactly what I follow because it won't work for you. But I mean, the reason you're watching this is probably to get fucking ideas. It's not because you want to eat exactly what I eat to look exactly like me. So I always think that shit is a bit just like T's and C's when you're like, okay, I sign that I will not injure my ankle, and if I do, it is totally my fault. And that's the same with this. It's like, don't eat what I eat because you're trying to like cover yourself. But I mean, I reckon the people that watch my videos have got enough about them to know that they don't have to eat exactly what I eat to lose weight. But anyway, all I've done this morning is some steps and had a coffee, and it's around 7, 8 now. I'll probably eat around 9ish. I try to get up at 5, try not to eat for the first few hours because that's always very helpful when you're dieting. But yeah, gonna get on with some work and then we'll catch up with you at meal 1. I'm not training today, so this will be mainly meals, just for your information. Boom. So then boys, meal 1 is 5 eggs and 3 slices of toast. Now I wouldn't usually eat something like this later on in my diet because it's not very filling, and I'd probably swap the eggs out for egg whites. I was just looking at something in my egg there, that doesn't look absolutely ideal. Don't know what that is, but we'll roll with it anyway. It's inside the egg, so it can't be that bad. But yeah, I'm always bouncing between, like, I've been reading some stuff about eggs lately and cholesterol, and I'm watching some new YouTube channel, and I'm always bouncing between like autistic level of will I track every micronutrient I eat and really dial it in and try to get to my optimized human self, or like, meh, if it fits your macros, like I want to enjoy my life and eat some foods as well. And I'm always sort of in between those two, and I don't know ever which one to fully commit to, but really at the minute it's just a mix. I try to eat more whole foods, and that's what you should probably do, go for a mix. But always a part of me just wants to go absolutely psycho and just balls to the wall and just focus on all these micronutrients, but probably wouldn't be a very fun way to live. Anyway, gonna get on with this meal now because I'm hungry as fuck. So I wanted to add in the 5 biggest nutritional mistakes that you're probably making that are actually holding you back from making long-term progress with your diet. So the first one is not using satiating foods and just hitting your calories and if it fits your macros. Because yes, you can get away if you exactly hit your calories, but some people take that point to the extreme where they ignore fibre, and if you ignore fruits and vegetables, then you're just not going to be able to stick to your diet for very long. So always stick to the 80-20 rule. 80% of your foods are nutritious, 20% of your foods are non-nutritious foods, and if you have a 2,000 calorie diet, that's 200 calories a day, so that's a chocolate bar. And number 2 is not eating high enough protein. The more protein you eat, the more full you're going to be. Now I know some people say 0.8 to 1.2 and you should eat this, but I personally think you should eat more than that. I eat about 200 grams of protein and I am 74 kg, so that is over the prescribed amount. However, I'm always full because I have that protein here, which is going to, alongside the fibre, help keep me satiated. And number 3, my friends, is not strategically using caffeine, because you can use caffeine to push back meals. You can use it to, in between meals, to fight your hunger off. So if you are not using this bad boy, my friends, to aid you in your diet, then you are severely limiting your progress, or just making it harder for yourself than it actually needs to be. Number 4 has to do with the clock. Meal timing. If you're not eating at the same time every day, then you're really missing out, because your ghrelin is going to be cycled. That is your hunger hormone. And if you can stick to the same eating times each day, then it's just going to make sure that every time your hunger hormone gets released, you eat. And it's just, you're setting yourself up for success because you're doing it on the right time. Boom, clock. Like clockwork, it's routined and it just works, so make sure you get it done. And number 5, you know by now, is not subscribing to me. So I just went on a walk and I was gonna have this big spiel about, I was gonna have bowl of oats and I was gonna have this big spiel about how I'm gonna start eating more whole foods because I feel like I haven't been satiated as I usually am. And then get home, there's no oats, sorry. So we've got a bowl of Cocoa Pops with a banana. I'm also taking creatine and fish oil, which is like not a normal thing for me. I'm usually very lazy when it comes to supplements, but I decided that I should be using the ones that help the brain function properly. I've also recently took my training down from 6 days to 5 days, because that is always something that I struggle to deal with, the fact that I cannot train every single day, and I struggle to take rest days. So even though this is a rest day, I'm debating going to the gym to train chest and back. Now I have, with my program, I did make some changes. I don't know if you've seen my earlier video about the cutting. I've changed it so I essentially don't hit arms by themselves anymore, and then just a few sets of arms at the end of a chest and back day or a shoulder and back day. And that is simply because you do not need as much volume on your arms when you're just trying to maintain them. You don't need as much volume on any part when you're just trying to maintain them. So that is definitely something that you should consider doing if you are going to undertake a cut. Reduce your volumes to just the amount that is appropriate for them to just maintain your muscle, and then you have a lot less fatigue overall. But now I'm really struggling with the day off, so might go to the gym anyway. Find out the next clip. So we decided to listen to the higher self, the self that decided that we need rest days, and we are gonna eat our next meal now. So we've got 2 beef mince wraps, and here they are. I've got 2 plates. I would usually just eat in the kitchen, but again, this is the day everyone's off work. Next video, it is going to be on a Thursday where everyone's at work, and we can go in the kitchen and we can act like an idiot without anybody not caring, but it's just not a very courteous housemate to have your camera in the corner when everyone's working on their laptop like, hey, look at my beef mince wrap, woo woo. But yeah, so this, I'll whack the calories and macros on the screen for this now. And this is probably my favourite meal. I've been eating mayo with it lately, and it's looked like more like a kebab. But at the minute, this is just functional, gets the job done. I might eat wraps all the time. As I get deeper into the diet, the amount of salad in them will increase. But I'm going to scram this, and I don't know what that was. Then we'll catch you at the next meal, and next full day of eating is going to be a lot more entertaining than this, just me sitting in the same fucking seat showing you food. I'll sit in different seats and show you food. And you knew it, we're in the same spot, everyone's home still. We have got some protein oats with blueberries, banana, about 400 or 500 calories. I mean, if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you know I eat this meal pretty much every day of my life, so just incredible. Solid caramel protein, blueberries, banana. It is next level, even though it probably doesn't really look like it there. So we've still got 1 meal, which is probably just going to be like, it's not even a meal, it's a snack to finish off, which will probably be like a bag of microwave popcorn. I'm going to sit here, watch a podcast, a Diary of a CEO podcast with Chris Williamson. So I'm going to sit there, grab my popcorn, catch you when I've done that, and that'll be the end of the video. This is the popcorn that I have went for. It is 300 calories for the whole bag, and look how big it is. Size of your head bag of popcorn. But that's it for this video. We are going to be in different scenery for the next one, because we're going to do it a different day, as I promised. But thanks for watching.